This is little colt. I think he just not quite 2, and I guess you'd call him a 2-year-old because it's January. And he has been pretty much started by his owner, and she has not done any of the lowering the head. I think that she said she did try it and it didn't go very well, so we'll see what we've got. I wanted to stress some safety measures to you first. What I would like to see happen is for everybody to stay safe while they're doing this exercise. And I'm going to go over the placement of your hands also. If you'll say, like my hand would be his mane, your fingers are going to go on either side of that mane, where it's about like that. You can feel up here toward the pole, and you can feel that pole, and you're going to drop back about 1 inch or 2 behind the pole with your fingers on either side of the mane, about like that. All right, so with that said, I want to remind you that Phyllis did a great job with her video of describing about how much pressure and not to put too much. But you also want to add that when you put your fingers there, don't try to squeeze them together. Push straight down with your fingers. And then on the safety issue of this, I'm going to take this rope and I'm going to lay it on my arm. Then I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to lay it in the halter, like that. I am not going to pull on the halter or push. I'm just going to lay my hand right there. And the reason for that is that if he should sling his head the other way, I can take the halter and bring it back. If he should start to come my way, I can push him back the other way. I can keep myself safe right here. All right, but Phyllis said to make a point of not pulling down here on that rope, and I'm not going to pull down on the rope, and I'm also not going to pull down with my halter. All right, so we'll put my hand up here. We'll get in front of the halter and right behind the pole, and I'm going to just put a little bit of pressure straight down. And he gave. Now that's pretty amazing. I think that's good. So I'm going to rub him right there. Same deal as what Phyllis had, except I hope this one's a little bit more resistant. And I think he might be. So I'm just going to wait. He thought about it for a second. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. And I'm going to wait. Now I'm going to kind of pulse my fingers. And he dropped a little bit right there. All right, now another thing that I want to see happen is that he starts to curl his head more toward me. Right now, I'm going to be very glad if he'll just drop it. But eventually, you want the head down and curl like that, curl to you. Okay, so I'm going to put my fingers there. I'm going to ask again, rub, ask again. And remember, they're claustrophobic. So another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to step back a little bit, making sure not to pull with this hand. Ask, pulse a little bit, pulse a little bit, there, and rub. Okay, so I'm gonna let him go for a second. Eventually, I'm gonna follow through with it all the way. But right now, he was so reluctant to do that, I'm gonna let him know he did the right thing. Rub, rub. Pulse, rub, rub, good. He went back up, so I'm going to push him right back down. I didn't ask for more, I just asked him to go back to that same spot. Good. Good, right there. Now I'm trying to still be careful about not pulling with that hand. Good. Oh, there's grass down here. Hey, yeah. So he went down for a while, he came up on his own. I'm going to ask him to go back down. And like Phyllis said, I'm going to tell him when to come up, but I'm going to take this hand. I'm not going to let him get away from me there. I'm going to take this hand, and I'm going to ask him to come back up with the halter. Okay. Good. One more time. Ask him to come down. I met him as he started to come back up with my fingers. And he's curling around. He's kind of interested in me. I'm showing him it's a good place to be right here, and I like that right there. Remember, have fun with this exercise, but stay safe. Once you get them down all the way and get them curling around you, if you can just put them there immediately, then and only then try to do your haltering from your knees. Have fun.